Okay, everybody. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for stopping through. Let's see who we got in. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes. Give you guys a couple of minutes to stop to chime in. Then we go ahead and get started on our Monday motivational power talk. We have this not every other Monday, but every Monday at 9 p.m. Our Instagram folks are up here, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube folks are down here. So if you guys down here, if you see me looking up, it's because I'm talking to Instagram folks. And folks on Instagram, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm also talking to my folks down here on Facebook. So I want to say hello to each and every one of you. Thank you guys for stopping through. We're getting ready to get started on our Monday motivational power talk. I want to say hello to Nuri. How are you, Nuri? Thank you for coming through. We got my sister-in-law for life, Diane Rosier. Thank you for coming in, Diane Rosier. That's my sister-in-law for life. We also have Lynn Martin. Always a pleasure. We got upstairs. We got up Instagram folks. We got my main man Anthony Wells up there, and we got one other person. I can't see who that is, but that's WTB 2025. Thank you two brothers for coming through. We're going to get started. You guys ready to chime on in? Here we go. If it's going to be, it's up to me to fulfill my dreams and possibilities with dedication and motivation to inspire thousands from all nations. When times are tough and breaks you down, just smile with toughness and rebuild from the ground. During tough times, adversity is a lot. Just remember, time flies, but you are the pilot. All right, folks. We're getting ready to dive in with our Monday Motivational Power Talk. As you guys know, lately I have kind of put my platform aside to talk mainly about this pandemic. And yes, I did call it a pandemic. There is a lot of information I do know that I cannot share on social media. Reason is because I have to keep my account. I have to keep you guys inspired. And I don't want to be controversial to the main technical company, because I have to keep putting my messages out there. I have to keep my platform out there. But I have some hardcore information, folks, that I just can't put on social media. I know it. I know for a fact it will be censored. It's the truth. They'll censor it. And that's pretty much in terms of this pandemic and what we need to do to be keeping ourselves healthy, keeping up our immune system. But let me just say this before I get into our discussion for tonight. There are only two ways that you're going to be able to hide from COVID-19 or any other virus. Only two ways. One, boost your immune system. Or two, you got to leave the planet. One of those, there's only two of them more, and I think only one of them is going to be only one of them, or pretty much is going to be human reason for you. Boost the immune system. There's only two ways you're going to hide from. You can't hide from the inevitable. Your body has probably killed viruses that's worse than COVID-19, and you didn't even know it. That's what the immune system does. So with that being said, I'm going to say what I just said again. There's two ways that you're going to avoid COVID-19 or any other virus. One, boost the immune system, or two, you got to leave the planet. Call Elon Musk or something and ask him to get his SpaceX program and tell him you want to go to Mars or something. And there's no telling what's out there on Mars. There's no telling what you would catch out there. So there you have that, folks. So, but I'm going to talk to you guys today about the haves and the have-nots, why the rich keep getting richer, while the poor keep getting poorer. And it's not about controversy. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a reason that you guys may or may not want to hear about. And we're going to go into that. And before we do that, I want to announce that later on this week, I am going to do a video on how karma works. That's going to be something right there. So make sure you guys chime in. It's not going to be a Monday motivation power talk. It's going to be later on this week. So I'm going to talk about how karma works. People only think karma happens when something bad goes on. No. Karma is karma. It's no good. It's no bad. It's energy. And we're going to get into that deep later on this week as we'll be talking about karma. and how karma works. So want to say hey to Tracy Siplin. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming through. We got Dolavera Deliris. I keep saying it, Delira. I keep putting the L in the wrong spot. Dolavera Deliris. Thank you for stopping through, Dolavera. All right, so folks, what I want to talk about tonight, and make sure you guys be on with me later this week. I don't know which way. It might be Wednesday, where I was talking about how karma works. So make sure you guys are tuned in by Wednesday. Find me on Instagram. My Instagram folks upstairs. Downstairs, I have my Facebook and Twitter and YouTube folks watching right now. So listen, folks, we're going to talk about that. How the rich get richer and the poor gets poor. And I'm going to tell you something. It all boils down to one simple thing. Now, here's what you got to understand. Some people say, oh, the rich keep getting richer because they keep stepping on the poor. They keep stepping on the poor. They keep doing this to the poor. They keep putting this in the poor community, and they getting rich off of it. They keep doing it. The pharmaceuticals are doing this, and they keep getting rich off of it. Well, all of that is true, but that's not the reason the rich get richer and the poor gets poor. Now, that might be how they're doing it, but that's not the reason they are getting richer and the poor keeps getting poor. Now, what I want to share with you guys today, you may or may not agree to it, but this has been studied. Not only just as it's been studied, I've been around a whole lot of rich people. And guess what? I've been around a whole lot of poor people. And what I have found, and as I've done this research myself, is that the rich folks all think alike and the poor people all think alike. Now, don't get angry with me. Don't get mad at the messenger. Just listen to the message. Now, what happens in this situation? Why is the rich keep getting richer? Why is the poor keep getting poor? It boils down to one word and one word only. Those of you who are watching, if you're really paying attention, I want you to put this word in the comments. Instagram and everyone else, put this in the comments. It boils down to one word, and that is education. I'm going to say it again. Education. Education. Folks, education is what and when I say education, I'm not talking about formal education. I'm not talking about going to school, get a good job. Get good grades so you can get a good job. Because guess what? My parents said the same thing to me. Son, you need to go to school. You need to get good grades so you can grow up and get older and get a good job. But let me tell you how that plan worked for me. Okay? I did that. I got in trouble from time to time in school, of course. Who haven't? You young, you a child, you explore, you get in trouble, you do things, you hook classes, you do things like that at times. But let me share with you something, folks. I got good grades in school. I wasn't always honorable, but I got good grades. Okay? And I always ask my parents, Mom, Dad, how come I have to keep doing this every single day and not Saturday and Sunday? How come I got to get up in the morning, eat oatmeal, grits, or pancakes, whatever you want to cook me in the morning, go to school by 9 in the morning, take a lunch break at 12 o'clock, go back into school at 1 o'clock, come out at 3 o'clock, and then do the exact same thing over again at 9 o'clock the next morning. Why? What is the purpose of this? I'm going to tell you what my parents told me. My mother specifically told me this. She said, well, son, the simple answer is you're still a child. You're still a minor. And guess what? You have to abide by the schedule that grown folks in your life have put for you. And guess what she said? She said, when you become an adult, you can do what you want to do. You can set your own schedule. But here's what I didn't realize. That schedule that was put before me was training me mentally to follow the exact same schedule as an adult. As an adult. Because guess what happened? When I became an adult, guess what I did? I got a job. I got up every morning. Had to be a job. The timing might be a little bit different, but the schedule was the same. I got up in the morning, had to be at work 8 or 8:30 in the morning. I took my lunch break on my job. After lunch break, I have to go back in the job. After I get off of work, I go home. I spend more time on the job than I did at home. And then I get in the bed, get up the next morning, and do the exact same thing from Monday all the way to Friday, just like I did in grade school. Then all of a sudden I said, wait a minute. I remember my mother telling me that when I become a grown man, I can set my own schedule. I can do what I want to do. But I didn't see that happening. The school system specifically trained me to live in the rat race. So when I speak of education, I'm not talking about formal education. It was a gentleman by the name of Jim Rohn who said, formal education can earn you a living, but with self-education, you can earn a fortune. You hear that, folks? So what happened there? I was in the same rat race. I was in the same schedule that I was in as a child. I'm like, hold on. I'm a grown man. Here I am sitting here working at somebody, making wages for somebody else to make profits. And guess what happened? Anyone who controls your salary controls your life. I said, no, man, it got to be something else out here. But I kept seeing people driving Bentleys. I said, man, this person can't be driving cars like this, working for somebody. I started seeing people in mansions. I started seeing people taking their kids and putting them in private schools and soaring all over the place, private airplanes, yachts. I'm like, wait a minute. There's no way these people be working for somebody else and making it. See, that's unlimited income. That's an income with no ceiling, no cap. See, you working for somebody. They're going to pay you what they think you're worth, not what you think you're worth. And your salary always has a cap. It has a ceiling. You can't go up. There's no unlimited ceiling when you're an employee. So the rich keep getting richer, not because they're stepping on the poor. They keep getting richer because they read, they educate themselves. And this is a society where you have to keep educating yourself. It shows. It shows, folks. And the poor don't educate themselves. The poor entertain themselves. Okay? How are they doing it? Why are they doing it? I don't know. Rich people create PlayStation and Xbox games for the poor to play. They make money off of it. They entertain you. They put it on TV. They put a big ass television in you that you can available for you to buy it in your house. Television are getting a little cheaper, but guess what? After you buy it, you still broke. Right? We spend more money on things that entertain us than things that educate us. You see what I'm saying? So Horace Mann said, a man should be ashamed to die until he has given something major, some major contribution to humanity. Let me say that again. Horace Mann said, a man should be ashamed to die until he has given some major contribution to humanity. Folks, we all have some major contribution that humanity can use, that humanity needs. But we're not living up that purpose. We won't read, we won't educate ourselves. When I say educate yourself, I'm not telling you to read books on how to get rich or read books on how to do something, how to be successful. Forget the how to, because how is none of your business. Commitment is your business. And what is the definition of commitment? The definition of commitment is doing what you said you were going to do long after the mood you said it in has left you. So commitment is your business. If you fully commit to your goals, dreams, and aspirations, the how is going to show on its own. By default, by universal law, the hows are going to show up. You guys understand what I'm saying? So have a full commitment to your goals, dreams, and aspirations. How do you do that? You got to educate yourself. You got to educate yourself. Winston Churchill once said, we have two of the greatest days of our lives. The day we were born and the day we find out why. Unfortunately, majority of the population have not figured out why they're here. Les Brown said, most people die at 21 and don't even get buried until they're 75. They just walking around stealing air, just surviving. See, we weren't made to survive, folks. We were made to thrive. My suggestion is that you pick up some books and learn how to to uplift yourself and your community. You have to read, read, read. I know today in today's society, everyone have a short attention span. But guess what? The ones who can overcome this short attention spans are the ones that you have to go to a job and ask to hire you. Hello? And what do I mean by that? Take a look at other countries around the world. United States is big on entertainment. If you go to Bangladesh, you go to Pakistan, you go to India, or Bangalore, India, New Delhi, India, all these places over there. Listen, those folk, those people, those countries are education-based countries. They are serious about their education. Okay. Now, guess what happens? They take that education, they come over into America, and they know how to be IT support managers, IT directors, right? You lived here all your life, and you still have to be hired by these people. Think about that. Those folks are into the education base, whereas we are entertainment based. But the 1%, in the United States alone reads, folks. I can guarantee you, if you go into a huge mansion right now, that mansion has a library. You see, the bigger the house, the bigger the library. The smaller the house, the bigger the television set. You see, we want to entertain ourselves. We want an Xbox on a big 70-inch TV. But you go into a mansion, that mansion has a library. Now, here's the question about the library in the mansion. Let me give you a question about this library in the mansion, folks. Now, the person who bought this mansion, did they buy the mansion because of the library? Or did the library allow them to buy the mansion? You guys get what I'm saying here? So education is key, folks. I'm talking about self-education. I'm not talking about sitting in classroom. I'm not knocking college. I'm not knocking formal education. That is great information that you can still get in a formal fashion. But I'm talking about self-education, folks. Self-education. You got to read. 80% of graduates don't pick up a book after graduation anymore. If you want to go further, you have to pick up a book. I mean, take a look at a book, folks, as you open that book. That book resembles something of flying. A book, open it up, resembles a bird. If you want to soar, if you want to fly, you got to put your face in that book. You got to read constantly reading. You got to keep educating yourself. You got to keep getting better. I'm gonna show you guys something. Just hold tight. Okay, folks, listen to this. Check this out. I'm learning ways, where I have learned ways of the wealthy, ways of the rich. So I read books like this, The Millionaire Next Door, okay? Has two authors, Thomas Stanley and Wim Danko. Other books I've read that's similar to this is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, okay? 177 Mental Toughness Secrets of the World Class by Steve Sable, okay? A lot of different books. Now, listen, it calls for a lot of meditation with what I'm doing as an entrepreneur, someone who does tons of research, a lot of reading, okay? And I never fail for, after, for instance, Taraji P. Henson came out again and testified before Congress about mental illness of her dad. After that set the stage. That set another trend. Everybody and their grandmother started walking around calling themselves crazy. Okay? Stop doing that. Stop following the trends You don't want to be out here claiming that you're crazy because you broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and all of a sudden you want to claim craziness. You want to claim mental illness. Be careful what you ask for because you probably will get it. Okay. So what I've done, picked up this book, The Myth, The Myth of Mental Illness. This is by Thomas Szasz. He just passed away some years ago. Dr. Thomas Szasz. This is a heavy book. I'm having some hard time with this book because I don't have this guy's education, okay, in terms of his formal education. So a lot of words in this book I have to look up for it to make sense to me. So I'm going through this book a lot slower than I'm going through this book. Okay. Now, as you guys know, prime example of what I'm saying to you about education. As you guys know, to Instagram and everyone else down here, as you guys know, I'm building a city in Egypt. I got my presentation already set and ready to go that I'm submitting it tonight. They'll get it in a few minutes over there because they're 7 hours ahead over in Jordan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, all those places. And that's the time I'm building a city that's going to connect 3 countries, Egypt, Libya, and Greece. It's going to be smart. It's going to be a smart city. It's going to be a city that have artificial intelligence in that city. IoT. What is IoT? Internet of Things. Okay, so remember I told you guys before that this is a connected age. This is no longer an information age. This is a connected age. So you have to be connected. How do you become connected? Is educate yourself, understand what technology is doing, understand where technology is going, and you have to be in the loop of that, right? So me building, I'm just not being a developer to build this city. I also want to educate myself. I got world-renowned scientists coming to the table. I have people who are doing movies, technology. Have you guys seen Wolverine Origins? Have you guys seen that movie, Wolverine Origins? Have you also seen that movie? There's another movie. The new Star Trek is going to be coming out. I have people that's doing that's doing the digital effects in Star Trek coming on board to this project for me to build a city in Egypt. So, folks, I have world-renowned people. I have world-renowned artificial intelligence people. I have world-renowned scientists. We're talking about curing people of any kind of disease. I don't care what it is. Diseases that you don't believe that is curable. We are going to do that in this country. We're talking about having air pollution monitoring, environment monitoring. If you sneeze, if you have a virus, we have the technology where the filters in the air will kill the virus instantly. Folks, we have so much to be getting ready to be implementing in this city over in Egypt. So how do we do this technology? Everybody know about 5G. Guess what? I'm not even talking about 5G. We don't need 5G to build what we need to build in Egypt, to have a smart city. We don't want to hurt the people. We want the people to live as long as possible. And I guarantee you, with a clean environment that we're building in Egypt, I guarantee you, if you take care of your body, you come over there and you breathe that pure air, you're going to age backwards. So what do I do in this situation? I buy this book, The 5G Myth. Why am I reading this? Because I'm going to have technology to build a smart city. I don't want to just hire the people that have this information, just have this knowledge. I want this knowledge too. Why? Because it's my project, it's my city. So therefore, I want to be able to know what these people are doing. I want them to give me reports where I can understand what the reports are saying in terms of what they're doing in my city. Okay, so you got to educate yourself. This is how the rich is getting richer, folks. They're getting richer because they educate themselves. The poor is getting poorer because they are entertaining themselves. You got to pick up a book and read. If you don't educate yourself, you're going to feel like people are rich getting else pumping on you. That's exactly how it's going to feel. I know because I was that person too. Until I decided, you know what, I need to be on the other side of money. I need to be on the other side of things. I need to know what they're thinking. So what do? I started going to a lot of seminars. I started going to a lot of workshops. I started learning ways that they are building themselves, their communities. So, as I say this to you folks, pick up a book. Pick up a book. Go to my book, Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. I'm sharing some of this information in my book, Change Your Mind, Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. Check out my book, folks. Inbox me if you want me to send you the link to it. I will send you the link directly to the Amazon, or you go to my website, jleespeaks.com, and click on the tab that says book. And my book is right there. Order it. There's so many different ways you can order. You can order it from Barnes & Noble. You can order it from jet.com, Amazon, or you can directly order from me. I just I'll mail it and send you a signed copy. Okay. So with that being said, folks, share the video if you will. Like and share. Sharing is caring. If this video is not for you, I'm pretty sure you know someone this video is for. Same for you guys up there on the Instagram upstairs here. I don't know who came in. Loving Me Blue. Hey, how you doing, Blue? I think that's Kimberly Blue. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. My brother, Mark Williams. Good to see you, fam. That's fam right there, man. I will send you the link, Miss Luke. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put the link here. I can do this right. Where you can order the book from. There it is. I posted here, and folks on Instagram up top. Fran, how you doing? Thank you for stopping through. Always a pleasure. So Periscope, those of you who are watching via Twitter or Periscope, it didn't get the comment. This probably was filtered. That's not my error. That will be on Twitter. So those of you on Twitter, just send me a tweet, inbox me on tweet, and I will be able to send it to you that way if you guys are okay with that. Okay. So with that being said, folks, share this video if you will to anybody that share it in your group, share wherever you need to share it. And I hope this is very helpful. I hope everything I shared with you guys was helpful tonight. Again, this is every Monday at 9 p.m. This is our Monday Motivational Power Talk. If this was helpful, please put that in the comments. People on Instagram upstairs, downstairs is my Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, folks. Put that in the comments if this was helpful for you this evening. I don't know what I would talk about next Monday, but later on this week, I will talk about how karma works. So guys, be ready for that. It's a lot deeper than you think. Karma does not always mean something bad is coming back. It's about energy. Anything that comes, what you think about, you bring about. Your vibration releases energy, and it attacks to life energy out in the universe, out in the cosmos, and it comes back to you 2 times fold. But I'm going to share this information and how it works and how you can operate it, how you can master how karma works, folks. So I will be talking about that probably Wednesday. So just stay tuned, folks. Stay connected with me, and I will make sure I get that out to you. So with that being said, folks, do me a bigger favor, bigger than sharing this video, and that is to sing like no one can hear you, dance like no one can see you, love like you've never been hurt, and live like it's heaven on earth. I'm Jay Hunter Lee. I love you, and the world needs you. So wash your hands, wash your ass. Peace and blessings, folks. Have a great day.